let me say good morning. Let me say good morning to Grenada, our sister isles of Carriacou, Petit Martinique. Good morning, the world. Yes, good morning. I could actually say good morning to the world. Everybody listens to K105 and view, of course, GBN TV. Good morning to our social media, of course, audience this morning. How are you doing? How you folks doing? Let me say good morning to my co-host over there via Hot 98. It's good morning, Grenada. And let me say good morning to Gary. Gary, good morning. How are you doing this morning, my brother?
Morning, GT, morning, Grenada, morning, world. How are you guys doing? And GT, what's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm good.
Wonderful. We are
feeling. Should I? Let me range it in percentage this morning. 90%.
90%.
Yeah, that's good.
I suppose that's good enough.
Yeah, that's good.
Good stuff. I hope many of you are feeling 90% or better this morning. Thank God for health and strength, and we are up and about to see the glory and the blessings of another day. All right, it's Hot 98, and of course,
K105.
K105.
It's
GBN TV.
Good morning, Grenada.
Welcome, welcome.
Man, it's great morning, man. I would say good morning.
Good morning. We got a lot to go through here this morning, so we're going to get the program started. But of course, you know this is the week leading up to Carnival. What today is? Today is Wednesday,
the third.
Lots of activities. You know, there are some marked events happening today. You know, but I'm not too sure if they are advertising on GBN, so we're not at liberty.
To actually, search and announce.
Yeah, but make mention of those
but I think one of the activities for today is actually announced.
It's announced. It's
announced. Yeah. I think I saw it a while ago.
Okay, all right. So pre-day's on today then.
Yeah, pre-day's on today.
I just wanted to make sure, yeah.
Pre-day's on today.
Next thing I get a call from marketing. Hey, free promotion, boy. What kind of thing is that?
I know. Big up to Town Free.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're getting set for some of the great other activities coming up. Hey, don't forget tomorrow. We're talking about the Calypso Monarch Finals.
Oh, that's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow.
Right, we've got the order of appearance. We're going to lay that on you a bit later
as
on.
the show progresses. Yep.
Yeah, we got the order of appearance for the different shows coming up in the days ahead. Spice Mass 2022 is definitely in full swing.
All right, man. Let's kick it off with the word of the day, Gary.
Let's go into the word of the day, patina. Patina. It's a noun, and it is spelt P-A-T-I-N-A, patina. All right. Once again, patina, it's a noun, and it means a patina is usually a green film that forms on copper and bronze that is exposed to moist air for an extended time. Now, the word can also refer to a shiny or dark surface that over time forms naturally on something such as wood or leather, or a literal or figurative thin layer. So once again, that's your word of the day, and if I might repeat it, it's patina, and it's spelled P-A-T-I-N-A. I'm supposed to get a sentence somewhere here. I'm looking for it. For some reason, I'm not coming across that sentence. Here it is. The tongue erected a statue in her honor, which over the years developed a sea foam green patina. Another sentence. Although the winery is brand new, it has been constructed, and my Word document here is failing me here this morning because I don't know where the rest of the sentence has disappeared. OMG. All right. So once again, the sentence: the tongue erected a statue in her honor, which over the years developed a sea foam green patina. All right, we're going to leave it right there with that. Your word of the day.
All right, Gary, there's sometimes there's a local way we say it when you see things like that happening. Pick an old coin or an old statue and you see that green stuff over it.
Yeah, that film.
That film over it. Locally, some will say, hey, that thing make a little bit of moss on it or something. Yeah, you understand? But that's the actual word that you should actually say, patina.
You could use that word, indeed. Patina. Yeah, sounds like the name of someone. Hello, patina.
Anyway, let's move on. Let's get set for the thought of the day this morning here on Good Morning Grenada. And the thought of the day goes like this: your journey is not about your growth, your skill, or your knowledge. Your journey is about the journey itself. Your journey is about what you learn about yourself. Now, that's the thought of the day for today, folks, here on Good Morning Grenada. And you can think about it, put it into perspective, and see how you think about yourself and that journey that you're going through.
We all have our own journey to go through, and let's go through it, and let's come out triumphant at the end, because of course, the race is not for the swiftest. It's not for the fastest. It's not for the swiftest, but for those who can endure till the end.
All right. And in the process of going through that journey of life, you should learn a lot about yourself. Okay, sometimes, Gary, the individuals go through life from day to day and never learn things about themselves.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. Never know they had particular talent or skill. There are individuals who are actually like that.
Yeah, and of course the reward really and truly is in the journey and not so much in the destination. It may sound funny, but the enjoyment of the pursuit of that goal is where you find true meaning and true enjoyment. If you're not enjoying that pursuit, then I'm sorry for you, man.
I know, I totally get it, and of course I feel strongly about that particular thought this morning. It kind of make you reflect on yourself a whole lot. You understand? Where you at and where you going to. You understand? So true. It's Good Morning Grenada. GT Gary, we inside this morning. We will take you through up until. Don't forget that we got the news coming up for you shortly. Stick around for that. And so much to indulge in this morning. Let me say good morning to, of course, our viewers via our Facebook page this morning.
Don't forget to share up the thing.
Share the live. And thank you so much for taking the option of listening to us this morning and enjoying certainly what we do have to offer.
Hey GT, we've got a notice here from, let's go through that,
from
go right ahead
the
Gaming Secretariat office. It's on the closure, temporary closure of the Gaming Secretariat office. Now, the Ministry of Finance informs the public that due to the effects of the adverse weather conditions experienced over the weekend, Sunday night, July 30, and that's Saturday night, July 30, and Sunday, July 31st, 2022, the building housing the Gaming Secretariat was damaged. All right. Now, as a consequence of this, the Gaming Secretariat office will be closed until further notice. Persons can reach the Secretariat by email. That is gamingsecretariat@gov.gd. That's Gaming Secretariat at gov.gd, or leave a message by calling the Ministry of Finance at telephone number 440-1998. Now, the ministry would like to apologize for any inconvenience caused, but it shows that it is taking the necessary measures to address the matter in short order.
All right. So take a note of that, folks. Before we move on, Gary, let me just take a quick shout out to this morning. Now, the McMorris West Indian breakfast is on. It's coming up this Sunday, December. Have you ever been to that, Gary? Man.
Up to the last one. I was at the last one.
So get ready this coming Sunday, the 7th of August. Hey, don't forget the local cocoa tea, the bush tea, the saltfish sauce, the smoked herring, the blood pudding, something Gary may not entertain, the fried jacks, the provision, the ripe plantain, etc., folks, and entertainment by Steel the Band. Is it string band? Steel Pen, a DJ will be there also. Live vocalists, bring the entire family, folks. So all are welcome.
You're going to get a string band, you're going to get a steel band, and you're going to get, of course, music from a live DJ. So when it is, this coming Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday the 7th of August.
Yeah, man. So your lineup all itself. Mount Morris, we going.
Yeah, man. That's the place to be. The breakfast.
That is where we're going all day. We getting ready for the news, GT?
Yeah, we're getting set for the edition of news. Folks, it's moving up to exactly 15 minutes before the top of the hour this morning, folks. Time to come to compliments. Grace Food.
Ladies and gentlemen, the final of the Groovy Soca and Power Soca Monarch is here. Friday, August 5th at the National Stadium. Battling it out for the Groovy Monarch will be Papa Jerry, EC, Royalty, Lil Jello, Scholar and Pappy Boy, Crave, Brother B, Abby Moraine, Looney Spark and Electrify, Mr. Walkie, and Hits. And attempting to take the Power Soca Monarch crown will be Terror the Governor, Jab King, Lil Jello, Pinky Fabulous, Leadneck, Mellow, Stunner, Super Flying Flint, Looney Spark and Electrify, Mr. Walkie, and Hits. Admission $100. More on the day or Experience it front stage in our premium all-inclusive VIP for $500. There will also be special guest appearances on the night. The quest is on to crown the groovy and power soca monarch for 2022. Who will it be? Friday, August 5th from 8 p.m. National Stadium. The battle is on. Powered by the National Lottery Authority, Flow, and Carib Brewery.
Thanks for joining us. 2 Vincentians are among 5 men in police custody following a shooting incident in St. Andrew on Monday. 1 man is left hospitalized with gunshot wounds. More in this Chrislina John report.
What started out as a fun-filled event with villagers of Beauregard, Butchgrove and other communities turned violent on Monday afternoon. 1 man was hospitalized following a shooting incident at the annual Mountain Jam, which is held close to one of the major water sources in St. Andrew. Sources tell GBN that the main organizer, Prince Matherin of Butchgrove, was shot during an altercation. 5 persons, including 2 Vincentians, are in police custody. Officer in charge of the Community Relations Department, ASP Simon Douglas, says the victims suffered multiple injuries.
There were a few incidents that required police attention. One of those relates to a gentleman receiving injuries about his body, which includes his mouth, his shoulder, and what is believed to be 2 gunshot wounds to his right leg. There are 5 persons currently in custody assisting with investigations into that matter. Those include 2 Vincentian nationals who also are in custody for having entered the state illegally.
According to police, the firearm used in this particular incident was not recovered. However, confiscated a firearm in a separate incident.
In a separate incident, 1 firearm and 2 rounds of ammunition were recovered from a vehicle which was in that said area, and 1 person is in custody assisting with this investigation.
Police said that they did not receive reports of any major criminal offenses. On the traffic front, reports indicate that there were close to 40 vehicular accidents over the Emancipation weekend. Chrislina John, GBN News.
A coroner's inquest into Kimon Bell's death is pushed back to September. Chrislina John brings us up to date on this story.
Police say there was not enough persons to form a jury panel, causing a further delay to the start of an inquest into Kimon Bell's death. The coroner's inquest have been pushed back to September.
The inquest was scheduled for the 20th of July, and it did go before the coroner. However, they did not have sufficient persons to empanel a jury, so the inquest did not commence on that date. It is now adjourned to the 21st of September this year.
That was Officer in charge of the Community Relations Department, ASP Simon Douglas. 22-year-old Bell of Woburn St. George lost his life in a boating incident on April 24th involving the local Coast Guard. Police have completed their investigations, and files, statements, documentation, and reports given were presented to the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution. This is where the matter is determined to be categorized as a crime or an accident. Meanwhile, Grenada Coast Guard came under the spotlight once again in a separate boating incident on July 4th. The 2 male occupants, who are also residents of Woburn St. George, claimed that their vessel was damaged in the process. Although not delving into much details, ASP Douglas provided an update on that incident.
In addition to that incident, we can confirm that something did happen. A small amount of damage was caused to the vessel in which those 2 young men were traveling. The Coast Guard, along with other officers, were attempting to intercept that vessel to conduct a search for suspected items. And As the Coast Guard went close to that vessel, they collided and a small bit of damage was caused to the vessel. We are actually currently continuing investigations into that incident.
Chrislina John, GBN News.
Other news, Reginald Lord has been appointed as Acting Labour Commissioner effective Tuesday, August 2, 2022. Mr. Lord brings to the position more than 30 years of experience and training in labour management with specialised focus in occupational health and safety. In his capacity as Labour Commissioner, Mr. Lord will support the Ministry of Labour in the advancement of priority areas such as the minimum wage agenda, as well as health and safety in the workplace. The Ministry of Labour is also focused on strengthening its dispute resolution function. Mr. Lord's appointment as Acting Labour Commissioner will last until his retirement in November 2022. During this time, the post will be advertised both in and out of the public service, following which a suitable candidate will be appointed. Reginald Lord replaces Cyrus Griffith, who served for 25 years as Labour Commissioner, including 4 years into his retirement.
Preliminary assessments have been done, but Cabinet has not yet given its position on its forward trajectory to address infrastructural damage. A tropical wave developed unexpectedly on the weekend, bringing with it Category 1 hurricane force winds to the state of Grenada.
Estimates of damage span thousands of dollars from the unexpected weather phenomenon on the weekend. In an exclusive with GBN, Change Management Officer at the Ministry of Mobilization, Implementation and Transformation, Brianna Son, says